I didn't even say hi or anything, but hi guys. I'm recording this video because I'm having another paint class this Saturday. It's actually a breast cancer fundraiser that someone else is throwing, and I'm just hosting it. And they're expecting about 50 people, which is a lot. My largest class, I think, was about 34, 35 people. So I had to get more supplies to accommodate the size difference. And hopefully I can find somebody to help me with like setup and passing out the paint to make my life easier on Saturday. I'm sure I can do it. It's just going to take longer with that many people, but I'm excited. It's just a lot to do, you know? But first I went to Michael's and I had to pick up a few more easels because I only had 43 easels. And I also got some more brushes because I don't think I have enough brushes. When I get home, I'm going to count them to see how many more I need to buy. But I don't know. I'm playing it by ear / winging it right now. I'm counting and buying because today is Tuesday and the party is Saturday. And I still work mornings, so I kind of have this time to get everything together. So now I'm at AC Moore and I'm gonna see what paint they have, and I'm going to see maybe for canvases what canvases they have. But usually Michael's, their canvases are $40 for $20, and AC Moore will have them $45 for $20. And yeah, it's $5, but it's cheaper. But I have a rewards coupon for AC Moore, so it might make more sense to buy the canvases here, but we'll see. I'm gonna go inside. So I'm leaving Dollar Tree, and from Dollar Tree I get like some of the little things I need for classes that I'm gonna throw out. So I'll get like plates and cups from there. I don't use real pallets just because who wants to clean 50 pallets after a party is over? I don't. I went to AC Moore and they did have the canvases there, and they were on sale for the same price that Michael's has them, so I bought them since I had the coupon too, so that worked out. So I ended up getting the 20 canvases for $30. So if you know how much canvases cost, that was like a steal. I have a lot to buy still, and I think I spent like $150 or so today, and I don't have paint yet, nor do I don't think I have enough brushes yet. So yeah, that's about it. I went to Blick really quickly to see what they had, but they didn't have anything on sale. With Blick, you have to be careful, only because like they have times where they have sales, but it's not like a consistent thing. And personally, the bigger gallons that they sell at Blick, I don't like to use for my paint parties because they seem to be more transparent, like tempera paint, not like regular acrylic paint, which is thick, and that's harder to cover up your mistakes, which people will make in a paint class. So you have to think about that, and even though it's going to cost more, it's still like worth it at the end. So I'm gonna probably have to go back to Michael's or AC Moore for paint. I just didn't want to buy a lot of small tubes, but I may have to. Usually the gallon bottles are like around $20 each, and a gallon will be good for a class, but I'm painting with a lot of different colors, so I would need 3 or 4 gallons, which would be $60 in paint. So a lot of times people don't understand like the costs portion of like a paint party and what goes into it. So they see my price and they're just like, oh, why are you charging that much? But when you know how much art supplies cost, like you wouldn't even think twice about my prices, which I think are pretty fair, to be honest, compared to some other places. But like if you have an actual location where you're paying rent, now you have to put more into your price because you have to cover rent every month. They want to paint this elephant painting, which is one of the options I have in my contract. So I have about 10 options, and I would say 4 or 5 of them are kid friendly, but still adults would like to do them too. So I do kids and adult classes, and they're both fun in their own ways. Adult classes can be more fun because people will be drinking and they'll be like less dressed, and kids classes can be fun because kids like they're proud of whatever they put out. And that's a word right there. Like you have to have that same energy with your everyday life. Like you try your best and you own whatever your best is. You don't care what it looks like. You don't care how it looks in comparison and the person next to you. You just like, I did that. But adults, they would just be stressed. Like if they're not drinking, oh my gosh, I gotta help them like just think this is art. Like there's no perfect way to paint. You just have to try your best. It's the next day. I know I suck, but okay. So right now I am organizing my brushes for tomorrow. I have them laid out in the different sizes so I can count how many. So basically I like to bundle them before so that it's easier on me when I'm setting up instead of trying to like go through, like it's just gonna add so much time later. This is a 20 pack I got from AC Moore, and I have some more downstairs. I think I'm gonna have to buy around 10 more canvases, but they make it very convenient because they have this little handle for you to carry them all. The one from Michael's doesn't have the handle, but it just depends. Like if it's cheaper, I'm going with the cheaper option. I don't care. So, and these right here are all my easels I have. They're table easels, so you just set them up right on the table. The canvas goes on top of it, and it works pretty well. So I did not buy paint yet, which I need to buy so that I can paint the sample painting so everyone can see what we're painting. Sometimes I'll have an extra one here just so I don't have to keep painting it over and over again, but once it's sitting in my house for too long, I'm just like, I'm gonna get rid of it. So I'll sell it at an event or online. Sometimes I have like little cheap sales where I'm selling them for like 15 bucks. Anyway, so this day is almost over, I guess. It's not that late, but I have something to do this evening. So I'm hoping to get my brushes organized, and then maybe I may get back to the store to buy the paint today. If I do that, I'm on it.